The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on.
Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Germany finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Always onto this. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. He's in a great position here. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we have our very first corner. Germany are looking to go forward now. And this is Torres. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into the middle. Tries to get it clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Corner number 2 then. And that's not going to trouble anybody. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Knocks it into space. They're urging him to shoot. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Spread out to the left. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Good ball, good take. Rodri.
2 added minutes has
That's
been
a decent
indicated.
clearance. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each
And a
side
quick
matching the
reminder
other
today
blow
that
for
parking
blow
in the
at the
area
break.
around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field is
Germany
number
get the second
6,
half going.
Ekitike.
Oh, good read. Good effort from distance. And he thumps it clear. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That was lovely, that.
Cross goes in there. Makalele tries to clear.
Germany clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the...
He's through and all alone! Roberto Carlos with the clearance. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's quick to get it clear again. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! Into the lead once more. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Torres. Looking for the run. Ball looks a good one. Costa Curta. No way through. Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. Rivaldo. Raul. Has a look and plays it forward. Beckham. Chance, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the 2-goal cushion.
Costa Curta. And this is Forlan. Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And yes, it's him again. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Germany really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Roberto Carlos, he's shifting through the gears here. Nicely shaped cross. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Cannavaro. Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Now it's Cantona, and he shoots! It's loose. That's another chance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Rivaldo. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he lines up a cross. And a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he's taking no chances there. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught...
And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Played into the middle. Van Dijk tries to clear. Torres goes steaming forward. Now it's Mbappe. Wriggles his way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Rivaldo. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's an imaginative pass. Suarez is in a really good position out wide. No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Rivaldo gets rid without sophistication. Rijkaard. Petit. And here's Bellingham. And he goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. Pings in across. And he's taking no chances there. And here's Bellingham. Oh, shooting chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And here's Torres. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bellingham. Number 10,
Whistle goes,
Cantona.
and we start the second
Coming
half.
on the field, number 21.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 9, Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
And he was quick to react. And he was quick to get it clear again. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to play it through. And that's a good ball. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Header! Just off target.
Fernando Torres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And here's Torres. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him, and he can clear it away. That'll be a throw. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Roberto Carlos.
Fernando Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. It's a searching pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nicely shaped ball. And this is Lucas Moura.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. And he's onside. And he's managed to get free. And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolade. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Torres. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Torres. Knocks it into space. And this is Griezmann. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Quick look, then plays it in. Kukçu gathers from the goal kick. Good effort from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rivaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's been caught napping! It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Olise. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Messi. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And it's Belletti. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Messi. Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Torres. Looking for a runner. Dink through. This might spell real chance! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting. You've bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Now it's Griezmann. Beckham. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Not the most accurate pass. And he can clear it away. The muscular approach does pay off here. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. That pass isn't the best. Rivaldo. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. This looks promising. Mbappe finds himself offside. Rivaldo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This ended up in no man's land. And here's Torres. Now he's got space here. And this is Torres. Now here's the delivery. Takes a shot! He scores! And the comeback is complete! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's had a shot! Griezmann! Becoming a modern great. About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has been cut short. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely feet. And that's been intercepted. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that's it. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So we're up and running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive.
Griezmann! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Griezmann clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Oh, what a climb! Goal! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Van der Ven deals with that comfortably.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Yamal. Well, that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer could try cutting inside here. Van Dijk clears. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Park Ji-sung, now somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's gone backward here. Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back. Torres was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Torres. And it's Belletti. Griezmann shoots! Now who's going to be first to this?
2 added minutes has
We
been
are
indicated.
into stoppage time. Now it's Torres. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Griezmann deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we hit half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate. Great chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's there to make the challenge. It's really well cleared. That pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space.
There they go, hunting again.
No foul, says the referee. Park Ji-sung. Played through into space. Can he latch on to this? That'll be a throw-in. He's in a great position here. Oh, what has happened here? And that was very necessary.
The attendance for this
60
match
minutes played.
60,179.
Brahim Diaz. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Griezmann! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Griezmann! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 10, Yamal.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So the lead now is 2.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Number 11,
It's a sharp pass. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! of true class. And the lead is extended still further. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much.
Haaland! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. David Villa, it's played through for him. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he can clear it away. He's found the way through. Rivaldo has found the net here, of course. Ekitike. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
Been indicated.
Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Cantona. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball. And
Terrific header! Goal!
well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe, and this is... It's Griezmann! Oh, off the bar! That's a half-decent try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel.
Has a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Saliba clears it away. NAC Breda have the chance to go the other way. And this is Batistuta. That is a crunching tackle. Raul plays it in. Roberto Carlos attempts a clearance. Looking for the run. Baresi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Raul. And here's Olise. Olise tries making a foray down the right. So just one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now there's a fine... And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Oh, this looks sharp. That has not gone well. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Raul. Threads one in. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Torres looks to get on the end of this. Good ball, good take. Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Casemiro.
Goes for a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Now it's Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Griezmann. That has been cut short. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And he lines up a cross. Rivaldo is flagged offside. There could be trouble here. And he's on his Torres! Beckham gets into some space. Has a look and plays it forward. Griezmann, and the shot! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rivaldo aimed beyond the defence. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, great chance! And he hits the net! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have got ourselves a game here. Well, it's Rivaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's well spotted. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, they could be caught out here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Lewandowski. It's come to nothing. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Those of you making their way
Caution
home
certainly
public
not on the agenda
transportation
here
today,
from
please
both
watch the screen
sides.
for
Well,
train
it's a
departure
lead
times
that's
from
by
all
no
local
means
major
convincing.
stations.
The manager can't go too easy on his
Substitutions taking
players here. I
place.
think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Beckham to take it as usual. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. That was good alertness. And he's there to belt it away. White. Now, can they get him away? Played back in. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Throw it. Now it's Roberto Carlos, delivered in. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Belletti. Takes aim and crosses. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Fernando Torres. Abiati gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Xavi Alonso changes him with that pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, cracking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
So,
Xavi
time for
Alonso.
changes on both
Number
sides,
8,
actually.
Bellingham. Number 18, Robert Lewandowski. Number 7,
Ekitike
David Villa.
gets a good foot in
Coming
there.
on the field, number 47.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Phil Foden.
Haaland, he's
Number
picked his way
22.
through, climbs up big! They've scored! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's having a shot! They've done it! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's aimed into the middle.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foden. I think we're just about done here.
4 added minutes
He's
has
quick
been
to
indicated.
decent chance! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time,
Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rivaldo. And here's the chance to counter. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That has been slung wide. And it's Kaka. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Fernando Torres. Belletti. Ball driven towards... It's a mighty effort! It's there! Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Probing pass. Now that's well seen too. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chouameni, and it's Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's Griezmann! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Added time.
So that's 2 now without... And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
the screen for
at this
information
stage.
provided by the local police.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Nicely shaped ball. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There they go, hunting again.
Rodri. Madrid finding their passes, looking to play him in. Guardiola cuts out the pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No way through there. Pass is just off target. Robertson. Beckham. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Valverde. So we've reached the hour mark. Beckham. Looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cafu. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Rivaldo. Roberto Carlos. Quick look, then plays it in. Cleared without hesitation.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Chouameni. He came in hard, very hard. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Griezmann. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to Torres! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. It's Griezmann! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And there's the shot! Oh, impressive strike. Robertson. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Griezmann. Now it's Torres. Torres! Oh, it's hit the post! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot stopping is second to none.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Takes a shot! He has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, no joy this time. Costa Curta. Lizarazu. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That is good alertness. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Dijk is there to clear. And it's gone back to the keeper. Messi. That's really well cleared.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still goalless at the moment. Oh, super ball! Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. 30 minutes gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rivaldo. And it's Griezmann. And he welcomes it in. And it's skewed away. Lizarazu. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Threads one in. Well, that's a dangerous ball. Oh, he's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kukçu. Roberto. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
there's still a
expecting
maybe at
traffic
play.
to be heavy
Maybe
after
they'll
the final
thrive
whistle
on the
today.
adversity.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe.
Here we go again.
Number 11, Griezmann.
Well, I think they have to be
Coming on the
positive
field,
despite the scoreline.
number
The
6,
one thing they don't want to do,
Ekitike.
Peter, is give away an
Number
early goal.
20,
But they can't afford to get too cagey.
He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely aimed pass. And it's Kukçu. Fernando Torres. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Distributed tidily. Carvajal. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cherki. Beckham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Beckham powering forward here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Torres! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Out to the left it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Torres. Can he get it through? Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kukçu. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good-looking ball. Cherki. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Time and again they are repelled, and that could set him on his way. So nearly the perfect ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do, to further improve their position of comfort. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully... He's had a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And he cuts out the supply.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And this is Raul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Beckham, he has found the way through. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing, because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That has been cut short. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute
That pass
at a
isn't
time.
the best. That ball looks a good one. And he's in on goal! And he's cut it out. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a
real chance! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought...
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he's heaved it away, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball.
Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Rivaldo aimed beyond the defence, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball's gone astray. Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. 30 minutes gone. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo! Ronaldo! Superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was a
header! Oh, it's come off the upright, and it's come back out to him. Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have...
Takes a shot! And somehow he kept it out. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Neymar plays it short. Bale. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vicious ball here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. There's the start of the second half. Nice looking ball. And this is Torres. Good read, needed to be. Rijkaard. Platini. And it's Bale. Beckham pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Tries to play it through. Beckham. Rivaldo. Rivaldo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good chance here! No, he's missed it.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Bale. Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cleared without complication.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Knocks it into space. Platini. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's being urged to shoot. Platini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lahm. And here's Haaland. And this is Forlan. And it's Forlan. And it's made its way to him. Has a look and plays it forward. Back into the middle. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Looking for the run. Nice interception, well timed. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Haaland. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's headed upfield. Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Torres. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Szoboszlai. Torres. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. And he's Neymar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Neymar has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
And it's Griezmann. Well read, nice interception. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No goals as yet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Isco. And the counter is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Goes forward. That's rather hopeful. He's done very well to get to that.
Van Dijk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham to take it as usual. Milan are looking to go forward now. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Isco. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And this is Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Roberto Carlos is there, and he can pick it up. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe. Neymar. Nakata. Isco. Now it's Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. Nakata. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Hello everybody.
Reflections
and
on the
please
first
join
half?
me in wishing
Solid,
a happy
very
wedding
solid,
anniversary
actually,
for one
Peter.
of our fan
They
club
haven't made
members.
much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are back underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Gets a good foot in there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Played into space out wide. Ball is over the line. Robertson has it in a wide position. Nunez tearing after the ball here. Tries to play it through. Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai! A finish of true class! The breakthrough arrives at last! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can...
He's going for goal! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! A finish right from the top draw! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely...
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? He'll try to keep this alive.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Neymar. Number 11, Griezmann. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number
Bergkamp.
26, Rivaldo.
75 minutes played.
Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan
Number
clearly are
23,
pushing for the win here,
David
Peter.
Villa.
It's making for a very
Substitutions taking
frantic
place.
end to this game.
And here's Batistuta. Robertson gets into some space. Robertson. Lofted in. Terrific header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Back in possession and ready to go again. This ended up in no man's land. Torres running with the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into...
Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Great vision. Hit into the... It's in! Out to the left it goes. And that has found him in acres of space. Robertson has crossed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Well, oh, he's been caught on it here! Cruyff's cross. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Forlan is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Forlan. Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Front-footed pressing going on here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Forlan gets flagged offside. Now it's Mbappe. He's in plenty of space here. Shot at goal! It's in! And that for him is goal number 10. Griezmann duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Torres, looking to play him in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's Griezmann. Beckham. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Takes a shot! Marquinhos is there to clear. Danger averted for now. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And this is Cruyff. Mbappe. Quality ball. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Torres. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Costa Curta. Beckham. Rivaldo. Played into space out wide. That's a decent clearance. Just about within shooting range. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute
Gets
at a
his
time.
head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Climbs up big! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, to all members
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. The ball is loose and the big chance. And Torres! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Threads one in.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Cruyff. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well timed, excellent interception. Marquinhos clears. Belletti. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
He's having a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No way through there. Rivaldo. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Forlan, and he was quick to react. Played with speed from back to front. Now it's Torres. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Belletti. And it's Rodri. That has not gone well. And here's Torres. And he's running through. And he's had a hit. Smashing save. Really good save, that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And of course with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Rivaldo! It's bounced back off the post. Deftly away. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! And he's there to belt it away. Italy are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Griezmann is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gullit with the clearance. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Elects to... Bullish header! They've scored! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Eto'o might just make this. And here's Griezmann. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance, surely! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the...
And Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Oh, what a climb! And he's heaved it away. And it's Beckham. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Belletti. Great run on the overlap here. Delivered across.
Well played and well cleared.
They're up to 5 corners now. Beckham receives it in a wide position. And now they can clear their lines. He's gone for goal! Oh, he's really drilled it. And again, they run up. That's rather hopeful. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. Rivaldo. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Griezmann! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Costa Curta tries to clear. The pass is intercepted. Spread it left. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Griezmann. Coming on the field
off we go once more.
Number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's a sharp pass. Costa Curta. And he's worked it through. Pass is just off target. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now he's off and running. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. It's Rivaldo! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Well, would you believe that?
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Mbappe! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Good chance here! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bullet. Jorginho. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Bale. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! He scores! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution on the field, number 21, Mbappe.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Rivaldo.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Number 23.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now.
He
Number
gets
10,
big!
Rafael van der Vaart. Substitution.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he was quick to react. Hazard wriggles his way through. Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's given the time to pick a pass.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! He's got himself an absolute peach. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that
has
one.
been indicated.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be back.
Torres! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how
And he shoots! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe, Griezmann, and this is Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they can counter here. And here's Torres. Knocks it into space. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Belletti. Belletti. That's Guardiola. Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been slung wide. He's found a way past. He is through here. And the ball's gone astray. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No way through. Shot could be chance! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application. and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Can he get it through?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. That has been cut short. Neymar, he could be in here. Picked out brilliantly. Oh. Luis Suarez! Goal! Argentina! Into the lead once more. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up.
Has been indicated.
Costa Curta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez has got himself a free kick. Costa Curta. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lofted upfield. Guardiola. Well, that pass isn't the best. Probing pass. Raul looking to get on the end of this. That's a shade optimistic. It's Raul! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Raul. He's got away. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Guardiola. And he's let fly! And that certainly packed a punch. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Ekitike. Ambitious ball here. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Neymar. Raul is someone with real dynamite. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Van Dijk has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rivaldo does really well to win the ball there. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave Roll! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Beckham, looking for options for movement. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. There's the header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's the shot! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately